More late news next time. Brain to be created. David, did you know that people say that the walnut is an exact shape of the human brain? Wow. I don't taste like one, though.
We always say on Create that you don't have to be able to draw well to be artistic, and I'm going to prove that now, because making a few sausages out of modelling clay
and drawing a few black circles on some green card, and you're well on your way to becoming a master animator.
And before you say, animation takes forever, leave me out, we're going to show you a few shortcuts. Now look, I'm just putting the finishing touches to my character here. I just need to put his final eye on. And look at that. There's my worm's head.
Very nice.
I'll call him Nigel. What do you reckon?
Well, thanks.
And here's his head. I've also made his body. And here's his tail. There we go.
So we made him somewhere to live, and to animate means to bring to life. So we've got our computer here with some cheap software that you can buy that animates things, and we've got that plugged into our camera.
Now the camera is connected to a tripod to keep it still, and the set is stuck down to keep it still, because the only thing we want moving is our little worm Nigel, because animation is all about a selection of still shots like this, and this, and this, that you put together to make it move.
So each shot is called a frame, so we're going to record 4 frames now to start our story off, and obviously the worm is not there because he's underground.
Well, I'll introduce him now. Just put him in, and there's his little head poking up from the first hole out the ground.
Now, most animation is done with 2 frames, so I'm going to now record 2 frames before we move him.
Just a little bit. I think we'll have a little look round first.
Now, the best thing about this package here is this enables us to see the frame we've just done and the frame we're just about to do. So off we go.
Right, 2 more.
And I'll record 2 more.
Okay, so I think that's enough shots of his head. We're ready for his body now. So I'm going to take this away. We put his body in, and that's going to give the illusion that he's just dived into the hole. So we'll take a couple of shots. Move it just ever so slightly. Move it again. This is to give the impression of him wriggling into the hole. And then move it once more, and that should be enough.
Yeah, so I'll just press play here, and it previews.
Oh, now it's got my hands in at the end. Is there anything we can do about that?
Yeah, I can sort that out. What I'll do is go right back to the end, and I can delete that one, and that should be clean. Let me check that. There we go. Cool.
That's perfect. Okay, so now we're ready for the tail. So what I'm going to do is get rid of the body, and all that's left is his little tail, and I'm going to try and have it flip into the hole like this, and that will suggest speed a bit more. We take a couple of shots of that and move it up, move it backwards, take this away.
And I'll take 4 frames to win that off as well. Yeah.
Lovely, lovely. And we're ready now to have a look at our finished animation. So sticking with this same sausagey shape, there's loads of other kinds of animations you can make, like a snake,
A caterpillar.
a leech,
Or a sea monster. So why don't you have a go yourself and see how you get on?
In a strange and funny part of town, there's a strange and funny little workshop with a lot of strange and funny little creatures that are all made by my strange and funny little friend, Lucy Casson. Lucy's a sculptor who uses scrap tin metal to create these little people, which she does by cutting the tin sheet into different shapes that she then clips and solders together.
You may never have heard of him, but he probably caused more damage to the environment than anyone else. Amongst his inventions was the first guided missile.
He discovered that putting lead in petrol made car engines run better, but his clever idea nearly poisoned us all.
His next major invention took only 3 days to research. He used CFCs.
Chlorofluorocarbons.
To make fridges work. It was good for cooling things, but also good for creating a massive hole in the ozone layer, causing global warming.
During his final years, Thomas Midgley designed a system of ropes and pulleys to help him sit up in bed.
He became tangled in the rig and suffocated.
A victim of his own creativity.
And that's the late news.
Better late than never.
So that's it for this time. We hope we've given you some fantastic creative ideas. David, where's my chocolate walnut thing? I don't know, actually. I don't know.